Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Boo Boo Talks podcast.
Woo!
I'm your host, Christy Welch, and today we are going to be interviewing some very special characters from the book you all know and love, Gris, Grimlys, Frankenstein. Our first guest today on the Boo Boo podcast is the creature. As you know, the creature was created by Victor Frankenstein, and we're going to ask him a couple questions. Hi, creature. How are you doing today?
My misery has consumed me.
Interesting. So as we know, the creature here is just a little bit dark, and we have seen that in the book, and we love how he takes that character out into the real world as well. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you were not disfigured and disgusting, what would you do with your life?
If I was not disfigured and disgusting, it's an awful question to ask me. I think I would be loved more, and that I wouldn't have been abandoned, so maybe my life
So
would
is
have
there
been
like normal human things you want to do that you can't just do on a regular basis because of your appearance?
I can't go out because I'm afraid of what people will say about me.
Okay. Interesting. Now, if Victor was more of a father figure to you, do you think you would have lashed out as much as you did in the story?
No, I think that I would have been in a better situation, and that it could have changed how I turned out.
Interesting. Okay. And yeah, I mean, why did you hurt him? Why did you hurt Victor?
Because he hurt me by leaving me, and all the things that he did to me, it turned me into this, and I don't regret what I did.
And do you regret hurting Victor?
No, I don't. I don't regret harming him.
Interesting. Well, you're free to go. Thank you for sitting down and talking to me. Everyone give it up for the monster. Our next guest on the show is your beloved Victor Frankenstein. Hi, Victor. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello.
How's your day been?
It's been okay.
Interesting. Why just okay?
Well, lately a lot of my beloved ones in my family have been like dying recently.
From the monster, correct?
Yes.
About the monster, I have a few questions. So, why did you create the monster?
I wanted to explore how far you could go with life and if I could bring people back. Just to not turn out something else you would hope though.
Do you regret abandoning him? Would you rather have gone back and, been more of a father figure to him if you could?
No. Like to me, like I think we started off on the wrong foot because when he did come alive, he entered my private chambers, and it was such a surprise to me since I was sleeping and he was basically a doll before he came to me, so it just was a huge surprise to me, and I think that's might be the reason why it snowballed so badly.
And in the end of your story, we remark that the monster is asking for your forgiveness. Would you ever have forgiven him?
No, he's done too much, and in comparison, even though he has so many feelings, it doesn't give him the right to kill so many innocent people that weren't even related to the situation.
So, you would say you hate him?
Yes.
Interesting. So, as we've learned, Victor hates the creature, and the creature hates Victor. What does that sound like to me? Beef it up! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our segment, Beef It Up! We have Victor and Victor's creation here, and they have 15 seconds to explain to each other how much they loathe each other. And your time starts now.
You killed my family.
You left me.
You went into my room while I was sleeping.
I was just a little baby at that point.
8 feet tall and you're just a little baby.
You're the one who made me that way.
I didn't think you'd actually
Your
come to
time is
life.
up. Thank you, guys. Does that make you feel better?
No.
No.
Okay.
In action.
The next guest on today's episode of the Boo Boo Talks is Melody. She's the blind man's daughter, and she's going to be answering some questions about her experience with the creature. Hello, Melody. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So my first question is really, how did you feel seeing your father speaking to such a creature?
I was shocked. I just couldn't move an inch. My husband Thomas just jumps to conclusions sometimes. That poor old thing was probably just trying to make some friends. He didn't deserve what my husband did to him.
Did you know that when you were going through a rough patch?
Dad, what are you doing?
Where you at, daughter?
I'm over here.
I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
Sir, do you need some help?
I think I can handle this myself.
Okay, please stay out of the shot. Thank you.
Okay.
So, did you know when your family was going through a rough patch, the creature helped you gather wood and helped you gather food?
No, I didn't. I thought it was just somebody from the village not too far off from us helping us out, and like during the early morning, because we're not up that early. It was way more than my husband can gather on his own.
And how did you feel knowing that? How do you feel really knowing that it was the creature that was helping you?
Well, I'm shocked, and I'm very thankful for the creature, because if he wouldn't have helped us, then we would have starved and wouldn't have known what to do, because it's way more than we could gather, like I said.
That's amazing. Thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
Guys, I need to... Our next guest on the podcast today is Theodore, the blind man. Hello, Theodore. How are you doing today?
I'm doing perfectly fine.
That's great. That's great. So I have a couple questions for you, and I really want to start off strong by saying, how did you feel once you were informed that all along you had been talking to a disgusting creature?
Honestly, I don't really know, because since I can't see, I'm blind. I don't realize that it's a disgusting creature.
I'm not disgusting.
But wherever you are, I thought you were a really nice person, but I don't know where you are right now, so.
If you would have known that there was a disfigured creature in your house, would you have chased it away?
I mean, it depends, because the creature actually was being nice to me, so, and if I would have known, I'd probably see more uglier people than the creature, since I'm really old now. So probably not.
Did you know that the creature burnt down your house?
Wow, I did not know. I just thought it was my daughter that kept the stove on. Honestly, the way that my daughter's husband punched him, I don't really blame him, because I got anger issues too. So I would have burnt the house down too.
Oh, interesting. So that makes you feel not very upset, huh?
I'm not that upset, but I'm kind of upset because he burnt down my house.
Now, what were the emotions going through your head when you heard them fighting?
Honestly, I really didn't know they were fighting. And, sorry, I got amnesia. And I was surprised, because I honestly didn't know what they were fighting about. Because I just thought he was a nice creature, being or whatever he is, a person, human, alien. But I thought he was a nice person until my husband came in and said he was a creature. I got stunned. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to say husband. No. I got a wife, but she died a couple years ago.
Oh, interesting. Oh, well, thank you for sitting down with us, and give it up for the blind man. Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Boo Boo Talks.